Hello, Felix. Good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Okay, Felix, give me a minute. I'm going to share with you the first part of the exam, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Felix, tell me if you can see the image of speaking part 2.
Yes, I can see the screen, teacher.
Okay, so the point is that there is a situation posted here, and you have to solve and to give answer to what the statement says. So the situation is this. You have a friend in another country. It's a friend that you don't know. You have never seen him or her. You just talk with the person through mail, and then it is called a pen friend, yeah? So in this case, we're going to assume that it is a boy, and then you are going to think what could be a possible present for him, taking into account the ones that are presented in the image. Yeah. It is also important to know that your pen friend is interested in sport. So taking into account that he's interested in sport, that friend lives in another country, and that you're going to visit him. Yeah, you're going to visit him, so you want to be nice and take a present for the present for that person. What could be the best choice for you to take him? You need to mention all the objects in the image and say if that is an option or not and why. Okay, so it is important that you take that into account. You have to mention all the items in the image, but at the end you say the one that you think it's going to be the best option and why. Okay, so it is important that you take into account or taking into account that all objects must be mentioned, and you must say the good or the bad things about that. At the end, you have to mention the one that you have chosen for him and why is that the perfect present. Is that clear?
No, teacher, it's not clear because here here is very noisy. People are celebrating the
Mother's
Mother
Day.
Day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And you talk about a present for a friend. Yes.
Yes.
In the image, you have different options. You have 6 options.
Objects.
Yeah,
Uh,
6.
yes.
Your friend,
I must take an option, and I should talk about some objects, or what, teacher?
you have to mention all objects and say why that is not a good option. And at the end, you mention the one you have chosen, and then you say why you take that decision. Yeah. So it is not just talking about the selected one, but you need to talk also about the others and why you think those are not that good for him.
Okay.
Yeah, the idea is to talk about all of them, supporting your reason why you think they are good or not. And the last one you have to mention is the chosen one, the one that you're going to give him. Again, as in the others, supporting and saying why you think that's the best choice.
Okay. And okay, I understand that he thinks in his friend, and he'd like to to give some present for his friend, and I
Yeah,
choose what objects he choose and give uh, his friend, and what and which object he doesn't like to give his friend. That is the idea.
yeah, that's the idea. The idea is that you talk about all objects. Each of the objects must have a reason why you didn't select that.
Okay,
Yeah.
teacher.
And at the
Then,
end, you mention the one that you think is the better and why you have chosen that.
oh, okay. I try to speak about it. Um,
And you
eh,
have time, you have 5 minutes to prepare it. And then in 5 minutes, I will be listening. If you have any question, I can help you. I'll be here.
oh, I should prepare that.
Yes, you have 5 minutes to prepare it. And then
Oh,
we start.
okay, teacher. That's good.
Any other doubt?
No, teacher. I I I try to prepare it.
Okay, go. And if you have any doubt, I will be here.
Okay, teacher.
Are you ready, Felix? Can we start now?
Okay, teacher. We can start now.
Okay, good.
Okay, Alberto is thinking about a present for his friend, and his friend likes practice several sports. Teacher, between likes and practice, um, should be a word too.
Should be what?
Iría la palabra tú. Should
No,
and
you
choose.
have to, no. Likes practicing.
Likes practicing. Okay, that's good.
With likes, enjoy, hate, you have to use the gerund, ing. Likes practicing.
Okay, okay. I I'll start again. Sarita, shh. Alberto is thinking about a present for his friend, and his friend likes practicing several sports, but Alberto should choose some present because he doesn't have a lot of money to give six presents or all presents that he found in the store. A watch, bicycle, sports book, photography, or um, photography, a shirt, and sport bag. Um, Alberto thinks about the possible presents, and the first best option is the watch because it's so useful, and he should use the watch to measure his achievements because he's very competitive. The second best present is the bag because he should carry his sports objects. Um, and the third best option is the chair because he used that chair uh, when he going to practicing prac- practicing um, his sports. The fourth option should be the book because he should learn more about the sports, but the the worst options for Alberto is the bicycle because it's so expensive. Although his friend likes reading in bicycle, but the bicycle is a lot of expensive. Is the same the orthography photography because it's very old, and the most important champion orthography those photo is very expensive. No more teacher.
Okay. Okay, Felix, some things to say. When you talk about the verb measure, the pronunciation is measure because you said
Measure.
measure, yeah? Measure,
Measure
yeah.
or measure?
With no, with the sound, measure.
Measure.
Yeah, that is the correct pronunciation. You use some, and then I heard that you said some present, yeah? And then you forgot to put the S in presents because some is with plurals. So you cannot say some present, but some presents, yeah? Talking about
Okay.
talking about clothes, you don't use clothes, you wear clothes. Yeah.
Clothes.
So
Oh, that's good, teacher.
yeah, the verb is wear. Yeah, so he wears the uniform that it's there. And to finish talking about the bicycle, then you said that talking you were talking about reading a bicycle, something like that, and the correct pronunciation is riding. Okay, so you ride a bicycle. Okay, that is the end. So those were some things to say, but in general was good. Let's continue with the next part. So I'll be sharing with you the second image. Okay, Felix, this is the next part of the exam. Here you have an image that you have to describe. Okay, you have to talk about different things you see in the image. You can describe it in terms of what the image has, what people, number of people, what they are doing, but you can also give extra information like assuming what they are celebrating, where are they, what part of the planet. You can talk about the weather, you can talk about emotions they have, you can talk about attitudes they are having at that moment. You can also talk about what you think would be next. I mean, if they are on holidays, what do you think would be next after that day they are passing on the beach? Yeah. So the point is that you need to talk 3 minutes. Okay, you need to be during 3 minutes talking about the information that is given with the image. Yeah. You will also have 5 minutes to prepare it. Do you have any doubt?
No, teacher, I don't have any doubt.
So work on that, and I'll be listening to you in a moment.
Okay.
Felix, are you ready or you need more time?
Teacher, I'm ready. Uh, I see it's a sunny day. There are four mm, person and they are a family. They are very happy because they are in vacations, uh, and they are playing on the beach. There are two children, a boy and a girl, playing with their father while his mom is looking behind. She doesn't like building sand castles, but his husband likes likes to build those castles. Um, uh, is a beautiful beach. Uh, I think that is is in San Andres. I don't know uh, because Americans likes to visit that island, and that's it, teacher.
Felix, but you have to talk for 3 minutes and you just did one.
Okay, va uno nomás.
Yeah, you need to talk 2 more minutes. You need to
Ok,
time to prepare or you can do it now.
bueno, son 3 minutos.
Yeah.
Ok, vamos a intentarlo otra vez. Let's start again.
Oh, let's start again. Okay, good.
I don't have any problem, teacher.
Okay, go.
Uh, it's a sunny day in an island in the United States. There are four persons. They are a family. This family is composed uh, for a father, mother, and two sons, a girl and a boy. Uh, I see I see that they are playing on the beach, and those two children, a boy and a girl, um, are are playing with their father while his mom is looking their place behind. Um, his mother is very happy, and she um, looks like like she looks as his sons are playing. They are smiling because the castles that his father their father um, are building is fall down. The best castles uh, uh, were were built for their childrens. Um, in the beach are a lot of wind, and this is the reason for their castles. No, for his father castles fall down. But it's a beautiful day, and though that family are very happy. they look they 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 like to visit again that beach because it's very beautiful. They are enjoying this travel, and and they they don't like to to back again to the school, and his father thinks he doesn't like to back again to the work. Uh,
Good.
that's it, teacher.
Yeah, much better. Good. And you accomplished the time. But let's see something about pronunciation. When you talk about children, children is already a plural. You don't have to add an S. So you constantly say children's and children's and children's. Remember that children is plural. The singular is child. Yeah?
Child.
So
Sí, teacher.
child is one. The plural is children. So children's is incorrect. Okay?
Okay.
Talking about you said that this family had two sons, but in fact it is two siblings because sons are only for boys. When you use the word son, it's for male gender. So I'm sharing with you in the chat the word for boy and girl, and they are siblings. Yeah,
Siblings.
sons
Okay.
only boys. Yeah, daughters is only girls. Siblings, boys and girls. You need to take care when you with your coherence in terms of grammar, because you say something like the father are. So it's important to take that into account. The family are. So constantly you are saying family, things that are singular with the verb being plural. So it's important to take that into account. And also when you were talking about the father and the family and the idea to coming back, then you use back as a verb, to back. So that is also something that is not accurate because back is a preposition, yeah? So you cannot use it as a verb. So that's all for that part of the speaking test. Now I'm going to share with you the other part. Give me a moment, please. Okay, Felix, can you see the image? Okay, now we're going to, you see that the image is related to food. So you need to prepare again a 3-minute talking about you. In this case, it's about you. And you have to compare what you like eating now, yeah? Restaurants, if you like eating certain type of food, why, your preferences. You can also talk about eating healthy food and what you used to eat when you were a teenager. So we're going to compare. In your speaking, you have to give that comparisons between what is eating now for Felix and what was eating for Felix when he was a teenager. I need you to mention advantages or good things about both of them, now and the past, and disadvantages about the present and the past. Advantages and disadvantages. And you need to divide your speaking, or you need to mention what is your present reality about eating, eating habits, favorite food, eating out, maybe cooking, and what it used to be in the past. And remember that you have to talk for 3 minutes again. Okay? Is it clear? Okay, so start preparing that. I'll give you 5 minutes and then I'll be listening to you. Thanks. Okay, Felix, are you ready to start?
Okay, teacher, I start.
Okay, remember, 3 minutes.
Okay, in the image, I see a Chinese restaurant. I think that it belongs an American place. Um, though that restaurant, I didn't or I don't see here in my town because here I don't look um, only a cooker um, cook cooking the food. Uh, Cookers here cookers are preparing in a in a in a near place or kitchen uh, where people don't see they are preparing the food. And I remember before my father hung out with me, and we used to go to restaurants where we ate burgers and French fries and Coke. And in those times, I never went a Chinese restaurant, unless a restaurant where I see cook, cookers are prepare the food um, in front of people. Um, uh, and the comparisons about advantage and disadvantage. I think these are the disadvantage, and in that photography's restaurant is more expensive because that the restaurants that I was visit with my father and now. So this restaurant is more expensive because a chef or a cooker are preparing food. Um he only to for a lot of people. I think that is a show and an advantage. The food that I see in the photography is more healthy than the restaurants that I was visiting with my father and I visiting now because I don't see that they are preparing and 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 it's possible in the Chinese restaurant that they are preparing some strange things like dogs and cats and we don't see that. Um, and and here the restaurants is an advantage because are cheaper than the restaurants that I see in the image because here cookers prepare a lot of food to a lot of people and it is not a show.
Okay, that's all, yeah?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. Remember the pronunciation of disadvantage. Disadvantage is like in 3 moments. Disadvantage, and
Disadvantage.
the other one is advantage.
Okay, teacher.
Advantage and disadvantage, and the that That's the only thing to correct. The other
Okay.
aspects of speaking were good. Okay, I'm going to share with you the last image for part 4 of the speaking exam. And then I'm going to ask you some personal questions. And with that, we finish. So give me a moment, please.
Okay.
Okay, this is the last image we're going to work with. And then let me tell you what you have to do. Here, you have to talk about the image, yeah? Initially, first of all, you have to describe what is in the image. People, places, weather, okay? Look at that. There are indicators of what specific place is that. You can see the flag. So it is important that you mention where are they. Yes, what place could that be in the city, and what are they doing there? Yeah, so first describing what you can see in the image. Number 2, you have to talk about what are they going to do. So what are they going to do? If they are going to be together and all that stuff. In that part of what you're going to do, you have to include information about if they are friends, if they are family, if they know each other, if they do not know each other, and what's the reason why they are there together. Okay? And to finish, the third part of the speaking must be Why do they decide? I mean, as you can see, they're traveling together. Why do they decide to travel together? So you have to give two reasons for them to travel together. So what's the main objective of them for being there? Okay. Again, for this speaking, you have 3 minutes. You have to talk for 3 minutes. Is that clear? Okay, so I'll give you 5 minutes to prepare it, and then I'll be listening to you. Felix, are you ready to start?
Yes, I ready.
Okay, go.
Okay. In the photography, I see there are 7 guys. They are students, and there are 7 girls and 2 boys. They get together. They're going to drink soda and eat in the German restaurants. Um, they belong different nationalities from Europe and Asia and America, but they live in the same city when his families, specifically in the United States. Um, and they are in a German historical place in Berlin. I think that I don't know where I don't know what is the name of this place because I never visit that country. But they are, I think that they are interchange students, and they go to college to study engineer, um, and the German government and their college pay that academic interchange. Um, they travel together because they are good friends, and in the interchange they go to Germany because they like to study German language. Uh, um, and it's a difficult language because it's some strange, and in Germany they learn uh, that language with the best friends. That's it, teacher.
But it's just 2 minutes. You have to talk for 3 minutes.
Uh, 2 minutes. Okay.
You need to talk for
Um,
1 more minute.
okay. I'll try. Um, they looks they look happy because they are sharing uh, in this beautiful place, and they like to share his knowledge, and sharing those plays um with with her friends, with their friends. Uh, they're never how did you say olvidar?
Forget.
They never forget that interesting experience, and I think they are learn a lot of things in that country, where they are learn uh, German, but I don't know, talk about more that experience. I don't know, teacher.
Okay, that's all. Yeah, you can finish with that. Important things to take into account. When you talk about something you have never done, so you use present perfect. Yes, like I have never visited. You don't use present
Okay.
simple there, yeah? So you, instead of saying I never visit this place, you should say I have never been or I have never visited this place. Remember that one thing is the country, another thing is the nationality, and another thing is the language. Yeah, so the country is Germany, but the nationality is German as well as the language. Yeah, so language and nationality are the same word, German, but the country is Germany. That's important to take into account. Okay, Felix, it was good. In general, the speaking exam was pretty good. We're going to finish with a short interview I'm going to do to you about personal information. And it is important for you to know that this is the last class of the term. We are finishing today our classes. This is like the final exam. And next week, we don't see each other anymore because we are finishing today. Okay?
This is the last class.
Yeah, this is the last one. The
This
university
is the
sent us
last.
an email.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Yeah, the university sent us an email telling us that we need to give them the marks of the different students to your to your tutor in basic English, the one that is taking like all the classes with you. I have to give them the marks. That's why I had to do the final exams this weekend. I thought that the classes will be taken until June. Then the schedule changed, and then they decided to stop it now, and then we have to send all the information we have. So this is the last one. As I told you, that's why we are doing all these speaking practices. I will take that as the speaking final exam.
Okay, teacher.
So let's finish with the last interview. Okay, so I will start asking you some questions. So the idea is that you answer. Remember to give a little bit of extra information, not just the flat answer, as I have told you before. Okay. So the first question is, hello, what's your name?
My name is Felix.
And your surname?
My last name is Monsalve.
Okay. Felix, how do you spell your surname?
Felix.
And your surname?
Monsalvi.
Okay. Thank you. Where do you live, Felix?
What, teacher?
Where do you live?
I live in Caldas, Antioquia.
Tell me something about Caldas.
Caldas is a beautiful town in the south of Medellin. Um, it it has a cold place, and people is very nice, and here is where the he is where from Rio of Medellin,
Med-
and it has a lot of mountains. It's very
oh,
beautiful.
it's beautiful. Okay. Uh, what do you do? Do you work or you are a student?
Uh, Teacher, I work full time in a in a educational enterprise where I design virtual courses.
Okay. Those courses are of any subject in special, or you work with all subjects?
And those courses um, are about uh, teach teachers to respond, um, writing, um, evaluations um, of the state. The last um, concurso docente, por example,
Okay, good.
and, and prueba saber.
Okay. So you work with ICFES, no?
What teacher?
So you work with the ICFES institution, don't you?
It's a private enterprise, but we we prepare a lot of people to present those exams. Um,
Exams. Yeah?
Exams, yes, teacher.
Okay, okay. Good, thank you. And could you tell me if you study English?
What teacher?
Do you study English?
Yes, I am in the BA of English as a foreign language.
Oh, and do you enjoy studying English? Could you tell me why? Why yes or why not?
Yes, teacher, I like it, and I like to be a teacher English.
Okay. Do you think that English will be useful for you in the future?
But teacher,
Do you think that English will be useful for you in the future?
yes, teacher is very important because um, I'm going to travel to other countries I where I must to use that language.
Okay. Let's talk about yesterday. What did you do yesterday evening?
Um, yeah, yesterday I went with my wife to a restaurant, and I I uh, and we have a delicious meal that that was good.
Okay, good.
And yesterday
Yeah, tell.
I was working.
Yes, I remember. And to finish, could you tell me what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Um, in my free time, um, I I like to sleep, teacher, because I I spend a lot of time in front of a computer in my work, and 9 hours per day. But I need to disconnect uh, of this computer. I like to read and work with my wife.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
the final of the day, I'm so tired to in front of computer. I don't like
Yeah, no, so you need to rest.
it. Yes, teacher.
Yeah, we all, because I also work in front of the computer almost every day, so we all need to have like a time out and do other things. Okay, thank you, Felix.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot
Thanks, teacher.
for your time and for attending all the lessons. I mean, the ones you were able to. Uh, if something new appears, I mean, if the university says that we need more classes or something like that, I will be contacting you to let you know. But the information
Okay.
that I have up to now is that we're finishing this week, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thanks a lot. And then I will be sharing with your Basics 1 teacher the marks you got from the in all the activities we have been doing. But in general, I would say that your performance was good and you are a committed person, so you're always trying to improve and to do things better. So that's nice. Thanks a
Okay,
lot.
teacher.
Okay, bye bye.
Goodbye, teacher. Thanks.
Thanks to you. Bye.